Hello everyone, and welcome to the World War Photography channel. Today, we'll be delving into World War I photographs a century later. Please don't forget to subscribe to support our work. It truly means a lot to us. The World War I Canadian Memorial, known as the Brooding Soldier, stands surrounded by tree limbs in St. Julien, Belgium, on March 7, 2014. This statue honors Canadian troops who lost their lives during the first gas attacks of World War I in 1915. On March 26, 2014, sheep graze in an area still hazardous from unexploded World War I munitions at the Canadian National Vimy Memorial in Vimy, France. On March 4, 2014, crosses stand at the World War I Douaumont ossuary near Verdun, France, marking the final resting place of many soldiers. A Verdun battlefield, captured in 2005, still shows the lasting scars of shell impact craters from World War I. On March 12, 2014, a bomb disposal expert displays unexploded British grenades found near Courcelette in the Somme. Each year, farmers uncover tons of dangerous munitions, which experts from Amiens remove and destroy. On May 8, 2014, Kate Kollwitz's sculpture, The Mourning Parents, stands at the World War I Vladslo German Cemetery in Belgium. The cemetery holds over 25,000 German soldiers' graves, including her son Peter, who died at 18 and is buried in front of the statue. On March 29, 2014, German Historical Association members sit on a French 155mm cannon in Bézonvaux, near Verdun. French and German groups visit Verdun annually, where the 1916 battle devastated villages and caused massive casualties. On November 9, 2005, 104-year-old World War I veteran Lloyd Brown recalls the joy at the Philadelphia Naval Shipyard when the war ended. "There's not too many of us around anymore," he said, reflecting on his service aboard the USS New Hampshire. He passed away in April 2007 at 105. On January 29, 2013, the HMS Caroline sits in Alexandra Dock, Belfast. Built in 1914 and a veteran of the Battle of Jutland, she's the last surviving ship from that era. A grant will support her preservation after decommissioning in 2011. On March 19, 2014, a diver from the Bomb Disposal Unit holds an unexploded shell retrieved from a river near the World War I battlefields in Cappy. On June 9, 2008, a member of the Commonwealth War Graves Commission shows a maple leaf emblem found on the remains of a Canadian soldier in Sancourt, near Cambrai, France. The soldier, from the 78th Winnipeg Battalion, fought in the Battle of Cambrai in 1918. On March 5, 2014, trees stand where the village of Fleury once was, near Verdun. A century after World War I ended, 9 villages lost to the fighting remain ghostly remnants, with names still on maps and mayors appointed, but little else left of the streets, shops, and people. On June 3, 2013, watches were found with the remains of French World War I soldiers in Verdun, France. In the destroyed village of Fleury-devant-Douaumont, 26 French soldiers' bodies were discovered in a farm cellar, with 7 identified by their military plates. On November 4, 2008, a man looks at the names of the missing on the Thiepval Memorial in Arras, France. The Commonwealth War Grave Commission oversees 956 cemeteries in Belgium and France, honoring the immense human sacrifice made on the Western Front during both World Wars. On November 19, 1998, archaeological workers uncover a British World War I Mark IV tank in Flesquieres, near Cambrai, France. Abandoned by British troops on November 20, 1917, German soldiers buried it and repurposed it as a bunker. On March 27, 2014, the Somme battlefield is home to several cemeteries, including Beaumont-Hamel, front, Redan Ridge Cemetery No. 2, right, and Redan Ridge Cemetery No. 3, top, in Beaumont-Hamel, France. On May 6, 2014, gas masks from World War I are displayed at the 1914 in the Middle of Europe exhibition at the Ruhr Museum in the former Zollverein coking plant in Essen, Germany. On June 3, 2014, red poppies bloom in a field in Puty, Belgium. The poppy was one of the first flowers to grow in the war-torn soils of World War I, later becoming a symbol of remembrance worn on Armistice Day. On March 12, 2014, unexploded shells are lined up along a wall, waiting to be removed by bomb disposal experts. A French farmer discovered them while ploughing near the Courcelette British Cemetery, a site of a World War I battlefield in the Somme. On March 15, 2011, the casket of U.S. Army Corporal Frank Buckles lies in honor at the Memorial Chapel in Arlington National Cemetery, Virginia. Buckles, the last American World War I veteran, passed away on February 27, 2011, at age 110. He served from 1917 at 16 until his discharge in 1920. On March 27, 2014, a sculpture of a caribou stands over the trenches at the Beaumont-Hamel Newfoundland Memorial in Beaumont-Hamel, France. The preserved battlefield marks the site where the Newfoundland Regiment made their ill-fated attack on July 1, 1916, during the first day of the Battle of the Somme. A digital sonar image reveals the sunken German U-106 submarine in the North Sea, off Terschelling, discovered in 2011. The wreck, which sank in 1917 after hitting a mine, will become an official war grave. All 41 crew members perished. On January 9, 2014, members of the bomb disposal unit lower a large unexploded shell onto their truck at a construction site in Ypres, northwestern Belgium. 2 construction workers were killed on March 19, 2014, when they encountered a similar armament in the area. On March 28, 2014, an inside view of a World War I trench at Massages, northeastern France. The battlefield between the Champagne and Argonne fronts changed hands multiple times between September 1914 and September 1915. During recent restoration, the Main de Massage Association uncovered 7 World War I soldier bodies. On September 5, 2013, rusting World War I barbed wire sits near the kilometer zero marker of the World War I front line at the Franco-Swiss border in Fetterhaus. The front line stretched 750 kilometers from the Swiss border to the North Sea. On June 24, 2014, a monument in Wildenroth, Germany, honors local men killed during World War I. Small monuments like this one are common across southern Germany, listing dozens or even hundreds of names from villages with small populations. On March 4, 2014, a Main Street road sign stands in what was once the village of Bézonvaux, near Verdun. A century after World War I ended, 9 villages erased by the fighting still exist in name on maps and in records, but most streets, buildings and people are long gone. On April 4, 2014, Vera Sandercock holds a picture of her father, Private Herbert Medland, who served in World War I, in the doubly thankful village of Herodsfoot, England. There are 13 such villages in England and Wales, where everyone who left to fight in both world wars returned home safely. On March 26, 2014, a visitor walks toward the Canadian National Vimy Memorial in Vimy, France. On May 8, 2014, divers explore a shipwreck in Burra Sound, Orkney Islands. Scapa Flow, once a key British naval base, became the site of 74 German warships scuttled in 1919. Today, it's a popular dive site. On February 9, 2014, Remains of unidentified soldiers are seen at the Douaumont ossuary in eastern France. The ossuary holds the remains of 130,000 French and German soldiers who died in the Battle of Verdun. A statue depicting a poilu, French soldier in World War I, silhouetted in front of the sky on a war monument in Capy, northern France, on November 6, 2013. On June 17, 2014, red poppies bloom on the walls of preserved World War I trenches in Dixmude, Belgium. On November 10, 2003, a pair of shoes, believed to belong to a British soldier, were excavated from a World War I trench near Ypres, Belgium. Belgian archaeologists, with help from British military experts, discovered remains, weapons, and other objects during the first professional exploration of the battlefield. On May 4, 2007, Varlet farm owner Charlotte Cardoin Descamps shows various types of World War I shells found on her farm in Poelcapelle, Belgium, during a single season. On March 20, 2014, an aerial view shows the Canadian National Vimy Memorial on Vimy Ridge, northern France, with visible scars of craters and trenches. The memorial honors Canadian Expeditionary Force members killed during World War I. On March 28, 2014, a cross stands at the edge of the Lochnagar crater in La Boisselle, France. The crater was created by a massive mine explosion on the first day of the Somme offensive during World War I. On August 1, 2013, tombs at the Nolette Chinese Cemetery in Noyelles-sur-Mer, northern France, mark the burial place of around 850 Chinese workers who died during World War I. On April 12, 2014, an aerial view shows the Franco-British Memorial in Thiepval, northern France. At 45 meters high, it is the largest British war memorial in the world, engraved with the names of 72,205 missing soldiers from World War I. On August 6, 2009, a man in uniform holds an order of service during the funeral of Harry Patch outside Wells Cathedral in Western England. Thousands gathered to honor Last Tommy, Harry Patch, the final surviving British veteran of the World War I trenches, who passed away at the age of 111. On March 24, 2014, a member of the Office National des Forêts inspects an unexploded shell in a forest near Vaux-de-Vendôme-Loup, Verdun. The Verdun forest, filled with remnants from the First World War, has become a target for thieves, much to the frustration of authorities and archaeologists. During the annual event, the 4 Days of Verdun, torchlights are placed by soldiers' tombs at the Douaumont boneyard in eastern France. The night parade of veterans commemorates the 98th anniversary of the Verdun battle. Participants stand near the Sydney Cenotaph at the end of the Remembrance Day service in Sydney, Australia, on November 11, 2010. Thank you for watching until the end. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and share your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next video.